With less than a month to go before the NBA Draft, we're taking a look at where a number of ACC players could be headed. Here to break it down is lead NBA Draft writer for Bleacher Report, Jonathan Wasserman. And Jonathan, let's start off with your take on which former ACC players could go in the top 14.
Well, I think we got to start off with Maryland's Alex Len, which is somewhat ironic considering he's unable to work out with teams right now because of a fractured foot. But I don't think it's going to affect his draft stock. We've already seen him flash his NBA upside at the college level, starting with opening night when he put up 23 points and 12 rebounds on Nerlens Noel. Throughout the year, we've seen him what he's capable of doing offensively. Again, he's 7'1" with incredible athleticism and length. So he's got all the physical tools there. Now his offensive game's really coming around, not to mention what he's capable of doing as a defensive rim protector. So Alex Len should really solidify himself as a top 10 pick. The next guy is Duke's Mason Plumlee. He's really one of the safer guys in this draft. Not sure he's a surefire lottery guy, but in that 10 to 18 range, very safe, capable of making plays around the basket as a rebounder, easy baskets in transition, and in the half court. So he's a safe play as a 7-footer in this draft.
Now, are there any other guys that you think have a chance maybe to sneak into the top 14 and become a lottery pick?
Yeah, how about Shane Larkin from Miami? Really making a late push here after the NBA Combine, where he tested as the top athlete there. He was the fastest guy there. He also had the second highest vertical jump in the history of the event. So scouts are really, turning their heads towards Larkin, even though he measured just a hair under 6 feet. His incredible athleticism is really, superseding that height disadvantage for a team like Utah, who could really use a point guard at number 14 overall. Don't sleep on Larkin there.
Now let's move past the first round. Which players do you see going in round number 2?
I like Lorenzo Brown from North Carolina State. I'm not really sure he's a first-round guy based on team needs. Maybe a team late in the first round looking for a backup point guard goes with him, but he's probably a safer choice in the second round. He's a 6'5" point guard, incredibly athletic, a true playmaker, led the ACC in assists, really knows how to manipulate the defense, set up easy baskets for his teammates. Another guy is Kenny Kaji from Miami, already 25 years old. So he's pretty much NBA ready at this point. Teams are going to want him to contribute ASAP. He's really a stretch forward, not much upside here, but he can knock down shots from the perimeter, take bigger defenders away from the rim, stretch the floor. He's also capable of scoring on the move and putting the ball on the floor a little bit.
Now finally, out of this group of ACC players projected to go in this year's NBA Draft, which player do you think could have an immediate impact in his rookie season?
I'm going to go with Mason Plumlee. He's just a safe bet, and you can't teach that size and athleticism. And even if his offensive game never comes around, he's still going to be able to contribute on the glass and as an easy bucket guy in half court in transition. Again, he can get out in the open floor, and these easy baskets come out of nowhere. Alley-oops, you could throw the ball above the rim and expect him to come down with it. Again, if his offensive game never comes around, Mason Plumlee still should be able to contribute from day one as a big body inside.
Well, Jonathan, I'm sure things are real busy right now for you. We appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jarod Latch, and you're watching the ACC Digital Network, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday.